everyone, and welcome to another show of Worldwide Coaches Forum. Today we have divorce coach versus legal consultant, and we will be discussing about legalities and what exactly the Sharia law is all about, because a lot of people are suffering without having a proper information. So let's welcome Muhammad Ali to our show. He's a legal consultant, and let's
Thank you.
listen who is he and what he does.
I'm Muhammad Ali. I'm a legal consultant in UAE since 2013.
Mm-hmm.
We general practice, but now I'm focused in family law.
So,
Yeah.
Mohammed, what is Sharia law?
Okay. Sharia law. We just give this name, but in in my in my in my study, there is nothing called Sharia law exactly,
Okay.
because it's all talk about rights, even if
Mhm.
it's civil or no. Actually, Sharia law, as the people call it, it's more than for rights, more than anything else. For
Mhm.
example, in Sharia law, the custody automatically going to the mother.
Mhm.
In Sharia law, there is reasons to lift the custody from the mothers, and this reasons is very huge and very big.
Mhm.
It's normally not happen.
So
So whatever, yeah,
is
tell me.
Sharia is applicable only on the Muslims, or people who are living in Muslim countries have or needs to be abide the rules as well?
And it's only for Muslims.
Mm-hmm.
Whatever they are living, can Islamic country or Arab country or no, and it depends on the place. Like for example, in British, nothing called Sharia law; it would be civil law.
Mm-hmm.
But here in UAE or all Arab country and Muslim country, we used this phrase like Sharia law.
Mm.
But in all cases, it's a civil.
Okay.
This is very important to people to understand exactly. It's more civil than the civil law actually.
Mm. So is Sharia law is applicable only in Muslim countries?
Yes.
Okay. And
Yeah.
what Sharia law basically states for the married men and women?
Oh, okay. It's if you take from point of view what the lady or the woman can gain from Sharia law, you'll
Mhm.
find many things. For example, I will tell you this in Arabic because I don't know in English the
Yeah.
meaning.
Yeah.
It's mahr, mahr.
Meher.
Mahr.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, muakhar, end
Yeah.
of marriage,
Mm-hmm.
plus money,
Yeah.
monthly,
Mm-hmm.
uh, muta, money, muta, and muta is like enjoyment and this stuff.
Mm-hmm.
عدة for 3 months.
Yeah. Yeah.
All this is coming for the woman.
Okay.
So actually, Sharia law is against men.
Mm-hmm.
You can say it like this, yeah.
So does Sharia law supports pre-marital agreements, that if I want to get in marriage, I want to create a kind of agreement before getting married, that okay, if anything happens or if I get divorced or anything, I will be having house or my pocket money should be this much, like a kind of agreement where a woman can
Okay,
save itself.
okay, let's start from the beginning. There is no conditions in marriage.
Yeah.
If we take the agreement as you mean, there is no conditions in marriage. I will give you example. Let's say that the husband will give his wife a house or apartment,
Yeah.
whatever, and they agree this before marriage.
Mm-hmm.
So it become like promise. If she go and claim that he after, like, let's say they divorce and then she start to ask for her rights, and she said that he promised me that he will give me a house,
Mm.
and he accept this or he didn't deny it.
Mm-hmm.
So it's for her. So we don't say like agreement as agreement.
Okay.
I can't say there is agreement between both of them. But if he give her something, we call it hiba in law.
So it should be like men will give something with the willingness. You can't create an
Yes,
agreement or you
exactly.
can't impose anything before getting
Hmm.
married. So this is
Yes.
something okay. So how can a marriage be dissolved in Islam?
Mm, Do you have another definition for what you're saying?
Like if I want to get divorced and I'm Muslim, men and women, so what exactly is it saying and how exactly the procedure take to get divorced?
Okay, if it's coming from the man or the woman, like who want to divorce?
Both.
Both.
You can just discuss both
For
parts.
no, for man it's same. In Islamic, for example, in my country, we don't
Mm-hmm.
go for court.
Mm-hmm.
We go directly to the authorized man who make the marriage, and
Mm-hmm.
then he will divorce us normal. And each one had his rights because in Egypt we write the right before the marriage.
Okay.
So here in UAE, it's same. The man can go and file divorce directly, nothing but it will be in court, but only divorce. But for woman, if she want to divorce, she have reasons to divorce,
Mm-hmm.
which is this is the circle, this is the whole questions coming
Mm-hmm.
when the woman want to divorce the man.
Mm-hmm.
So she have reasons for damage, for lifting, for he's in jail,
Mm-hmm.
for all these reasons. And law can give her the right to ask for divorce.
So is getting married is easy or is getting divorced is easy?
To be honest with you, be single is easy. If you see the problems coming from marriage, especially when the two couples is not in good way together and this stuff. So yeah, I know some people left the country because of because of divorcing. I know
Mm,
one man he escaped from the country because of his wife, even if his salary was 3,000 per month. So it's sometimes it's coming like this, and especially when they not like it should be both of them have flexible between each other in this situation.
yeah.
And also, I don't like the man when the wife when his woman doesn't want to continue with him and he's still insisting and he's
Mm-hmm.
still fighting in court. It's very easy, man. Like if she doesn't want, that's it.
Mm,
Halas, let's just separate, and that's the best way. Even if what she wants from her right, because every time the man pushing the woman, no, I will not divorce. She will ask more. She will ask
yeah.
more. She will ask money more. Everything more. It will be more headache. It will be more big problem. So the best
Mm,
thing is like, that's it. Halas, let's.
mm,
That's in my point of view.
yeah. But sometimes because of the family, it's not easy. Even
Yeah.
if you see the men position or if you see the woman position, whether they are not in a happy relationship, but they compromise in such way where they stay in a marriage, but they never stay like a couple. So
Yeah.
what are the things you want to say in that part?
Okay. From again, this is not about law. This is a point of view.
Mm-hmm.
In my mind, if I feel like yeah, our relationship or the life reached to this point, best thing everyone go in his way. At
Yeah,
least my kids will still respect me. My ex-wife will still respect me,
yeah.
and everyone is in good situation. Even if I don't have enough money, I
Mm-hmm.
think even if I can't give her all her rights in good way,
Mm-hmm.
I think the woman in this situation will be able to understand the situation and she will like give
Mm-hmm.
him space in this, especially in the money and this stuff. That's
Mm-hmm.
my point of view. But you know, this is the human being.
Yeah.
Like if they found themselves, everyone have his ego. So
Mm-hmm.
everyone will know I will not divorce. No, I will not go for this. No, it's like this. But
Yeah.
usually,
Yeah.
this is usually, and actually, this is our how we live as a lawyers
Mm.
from this actually from this situation. Yeah.
People will hate us now.
No,
Okay,
it's true.
so
No, I don't mean I'm doing this, but I
yeah,
mean this is the truth. This is how we got our job.
yeah. Basically,
Yeah.
we are just providing services. It's if you have
Yes,
a
exactly.
problem, like you go to the doctor, if you go to the dentist, there is some teeth ache where you feel like it needs to be removed, the dentist will remove it. So that's not
Exactly.
mean that the dental is making some money. It's like you have a pain and they
Yes.
are giving a cure. So let's talk about is family counseling mandatory and how it helps
Actually,
couples?
I will tell you this. Yeah. Like you going you sort it very well because you're
Mm-hmm.
going to the next step of the last question we talk about. Because
Mm-hmm.
you said when you feel bad in your teeth, you're going for. So
Dentist.
the same as yeah, same for the lawyers. Once you come to the lawyer, the same situation from family guidance. He's the same person. He's the dentist of this relationship.
Mm-hmm.
Because if you measure between both of these ways,
Mm-hmm.
for example, this is his job to solve the problem,
Yeah.
and he's the one who will check
Mm-hmm.
if this is like there is any way they can solve the problem, or he have to give her this certificate, NOC, whatever you call it,
Mm-hmm.
to file a case. So this is his job to solve the problem, and he usually in the woman side
Yeah.
because she's the one who complained, she's the one who's call and this stuff and file the case.
No,
So the first thing,
sometimes there are men's as well. So you can just say the women's
it
are
depends.
always the
It
one.
depends
Yeah,
exactly,
but it
but it
depends
depends
who is there.
on his like he should study the situation and then
Yeah.
he will give his opinion in the end
Yeah.
of this.
Yeah. Yeah.
So this is his work.
So mostly the counseling is for people to understand whether they really need divorce or not. So the 3 months
Yes,
period which they give, like a monthly one appointment, I guess, in the
this
courts.
is
Yeah.
it's sometimes coming for 3 months, sometimes it finish in 2 weeks. It
Ah,
depends
okay.
on your schedule.
Mm-hmm.
And you ask a very good question also. Is it mandatory or no?
Yeah.
Okay. You have to know this. In divorce only, only
Mm-hmm.
divorce,
Mm-hmm.
only divorce. According to the new law, you don't need to go for family guidance, but only
Okay.
for divorce, because this is make very big confusion for people.
Mm-hmm.
Divorce without rights, like X want to divorce Y,
Yeah.
so he can go directly and file divorce case. Normal one session, judge gave him the divorce. Or
Okay.
Y want to ask from court divorce X without any reasons,
Mm-hmm.
just divorce. This is no need family guidance.
Okay.
But if divorce for damage
Mm-hmm.
or any reason of divorce, and this divorce will according to rights, after this there is rights she will should receive, or he ask his like the husband ask his wife to come to his home. This is we call it bit ta'a. You can
Mm-hmm.
read about it. All this belong to, it has to pass by family guidance first.
Mm-hmm.
Even if the will,
Mm-hmm.
if there is a will and the people ask for their money from this will and this stuff, all passing by family guidance first.
Mm-hmm. So what are requirements of a Muslim woman in their post-divorce life? Because I've heard like once you even get divorced from the judge as well, you can complete your iddah period in the husband house as well.
Yeah.
And what are other rulings where a woman as an expat in UAE or in other country, Muslim countries, they can have some rights? What are the other information you can give on this?
Okay. You mean in divorce case for a Muslim
Yeah, like what are the
couple?
requirements of a Muslim woman in their post-divorce? Like once the divorce is done now, like today, the judge give, divorce
Yes,
is finished.
exactly.
So what
Ah,
are
yeah,
the
yeah.
other requirements of a
What's
Muslim
the
woman?
consequences coming after
Yeah,
divorce?
yeah.
Okay, first thing, if they had kids or no, let's say they had a kids.
Mm-hmm.
So the first thing is custody.
Yeah.
And but we talk about like she got divorced according to some reasons.
Yeah.
So the first thing going for the woman automatically is the custody.
Mm-hmm.
And this is according to our Prophet Muhammad when he said, Ummak thumma ummak thumma ummak thumma abuk. So the mother three times, the father one time. So it's meaning the custody is going for the mother in the first thing. The second thing, the custodian alimony,
Mm-hmm.
which is like if she's the mother and she will take care of the kids, so she needs some money to take care of the kids. That's for her. Like
Mm-hmm.
we hire her for this. And third thing, her alimony,
Mm-hmm.
for sure, that's normal. There is idda alimony
Mm-hmm.
for 3 months, and this is one time, but like one time money. It's not monthly. It's one-time money. And enjoyment,
Mm,
muta, also it's one-time money. The other rights is very simple, very normal. We talk about like maid, we talk about car, we talk about housing,
mm,
school fees for the kids,
yeah.
all this. This is the normal stuff, diwa, internet. That's it.
So, what is the calculation of maintenance of a household in UAE? When you go to the
Of
court that you
housing.
want, yeah, like you want maintenance now. I want a
Okay.
maintenance for the children, and I'm divorced. Yeah,
According to the new UAE law,
yeah.
there is they make schedule for this.
Mm-hmm.
I think anyone in your group, he can Google it,
Mm-hmm.
and he found this schedule. It's
Mm-hmm.
talk about like the husband, his salary from this to this. This is the housing in Dubai. The alimony from this to this. This is his. He have to pay this month, this
Mm-hmm.
amount. This is
Okay.
very popular schedule. You can
Mm-hmm.
Google it. It's in everywhere.
So on Google, what I need to write?
Okay. Um, just 1 second.
Okay.
It's decision number 3 for 2021
Mm-hmm.
for personal court, Dubai.
Okay.
We
Like,
talk
like
about
let's take an
housing.
example. If a man is earning around 20,000 dirhams and uh, they are just planning to get divorced. So what's happening in that situation when they have one child? Just create an example with this
Yeah,
part.
yeah, yeah. Okay,
Yeah.
cool. I will go with you on this.
Yeah.
So we talk about like he's earning
Mm-hmm.
20,000, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so we talk about from 20 to 30.
Yeah.
Okay.
And
The
there's one
alimony for
child.
the, yeah, I know. The alimony for his wife, it will be around 2,500 per month.
Okay.
And you said he have one child, right? So we talk about for housing, it will be around 40,000
Mm-hmm.
per year.
Yearly.
Yeah. And 800 car for petrol and this stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Each kid will take 2,500, 2,000 for one kid. So it's like this, and but there is something else.
Mm-hmm.
We can't calculate it like this now only. There is
Yeah.
something else you can add. For example, here مؤخر,
Mm-hmm.
end of marriage,
Yeah.
and if she receive her
No,
mahar,
no,
so
that come on the other part. Basically, I'm just asking for the regular household, like
the
divorce is
regular
happening.
house,
That's
it will be same as I told you. It
yeah.
would be 40 per year.
Hmm. So it's like mostly it covers rent. That's what I heard. It covers the expense of a child. So due to
You
the
mean his
expense,
salary?
yeah, from the salary,
His,
what a woman will get for regular household,
from the
because
salary,
yeah.
from the salary she will receive from his salary, her alimony,
Mm-hmm.
her child support,
Mm-hmm.
and housing.
Yeah.
But the other things, like
Mm-hmm.
because people also in this have some confusion, like end of marriage or mahar or this stuff, it's not her problem, it's his problem.
Yeah.
But from his salary,
Mm-hmm.
she only receiving from his salary her alimony,
Mm-hmm.
which is normal, and housing and child support
Okay.
and maid. Yeah.
Yeah. One more thing which I want to know, because there are two kind of a divorces. One, the man is giving divorce to the woman, and the woman, the other one is like the woman is asking for divorce. So what
Yes.
are the rights a woman lost if she asks for divorce?
You mean khola?
Yeah, khula.
Ah, okay. Listen to me, because also there is very big confusion in this
Yeah.
situation.
Mm-hmm.
Khola, it doesn't mean exactly that the woman losing her rights.
Okay.
No, this is not the meaning.
Mm-hmm.
Khola, if she asks for khola, that means she doesn't have any reason of divorce,
Mm-hmm.
which, as we talk about it, like he's in jail or damaged divorce or this. So in this time, in this situation, she can do agreement with him
Mm-hmm.
according to what she will. accept and what she's not accepting. So that's
Okay.
how khula going. It's not like normal like this. I want to khula him and that's it. No.
Mm-hmm.
And in same time, she lose. Yeah, for sure, she lose some of her rights. It's according to the agreement they will do between each other.
Okay. But there's nothing like a woman, if she asks for the khula, she will lose any kind of rights like meher, or people even said that sometimes nafaka is not there because you are
No,
asking for khula.
nafaka. Some of them lose nafaka. And
Mm-hmm.
again, I'm telling you, it depends on the agreement they
Mm-hmm.
did between each other. It doesn't
Mm-hmm.
mean she lose everything. For example, she still had the custody,
Yeah.
which is the most important than anything else.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like this: she lose something, and in the same time,
Yeah.
he give her something.
But in the end, she will get divorced. That's, I guess,
But
the
but
main
but
target. Yeah.
but a child support, no way.
Mm-hmm. Like
She
nobody can
can't.
remove. Yeah.
Yeah, because it's not on her hand. This is not her rights. It's the kid's rights, not her
Yeah.
rights.
Yeah.
Yeah, she can accept there is no nafaka. She can accept there is no end of marriage. She
Mm-hmm.
can, but
Mm-hmm.
she cannot. She doesn't have the right to accept or not
Deny. Yeah.
accepting.
Yeah.
Yeah, this part
Okay.
of child support.
So let's talk about how is property division handled in Islamic court, or Islamic divorce, sorry.
More definition. I don't get it.
It's like if there is a property and they are living as an
Uh-huh.
expat here, and now they are going for divorce. So what is the division in Islamic divorce? Or if
Okay.
just take two situations, like one is like the husband and wife both are earning and they both are paying the installment for this house where they're living now, and once divorce is happening, what will be the consequences of this house now, who will get the house rights, and what will be the division of that property. The other situation is like, what if the man is the one who is paying the installment of this house and buying this house, and the woman is just like a housewife, so does she have any rights to get something from this division, or there's nothing for her?
Law is very easy and it's very logic.
Mm,
So let's talk about, for example, I give you example in Egypt and I will explain here. For
yeah.
example, in Egypt, the last place the woman was living in
Hmm.
is her own home once the divorce happened.
Whether it's on her name or no.
Even if even if he owning one tower, not only apartment. If
That
she
sounds
live in this
powerful.
tower,
Yeah.
yeah, if she live in this tower and they start divorce,
Hmm.
whatever who ask for divorce, we're not talking about Holland, talk about
Mm,
divorce. So
yeah.
this tower is belong to her since he divorced her.
Mm,
That's in Egypt.
okay.
So here, this is foreign country.
Yeah.
Most of people here doesn't have the like. It's not my country. So we talk about the UAE law. So let's
Hmm.
talk about logic for a while.
Yeah.
Let's say the two couple is built this house together,
Hmm.
and she asked in court, I spent this money in this house.
Hmm.
So court give her this money back from him.
Okay.
Let's say I will not pay this. The husband will say, I'll not pay this money. I don't have money. Okay, she will take the apartment.
Mm,
So it's here is logic more than the rules in other countries. Here, as I told you, if you give a good example, you said she's a housewife.
yeah.
She didn't pay anything, and this is his house.
Yeah.
So we will back to the main rule, how
Mm,
much he gained,
mm,
and then we can cut from this.
mm,
Same we give example for 20,000 per month, which is
yeah.
very less by the way, and you know
Mm,
that. So let's talk here more than 70,000.
mm,
So we took a big amount.
yeah.
We talk about car for 250, for example, per year.
Hmm.
All
Hmm.
this stuff is coming from this big. He had a golden visa, and she's a housewife, so she will get the maximum in everything.
Hmm. But she
Some
will have some right once they get divorced and she is a housewife. She never earned, or she never even contribute in the house.
actually, if she's a housewife, she will get more things more than anyone else
Okay, that
because
sounds
she
good.
doesn't have something else. Yeah,
Yeah. Okay, so there's one more question which I want to ask you. Why a woman can't be a guardian for children in Sharia law?
this is good question. Ha- First of all, we need to know the definition of guardianship
Yeah.
because this is very important. Guardianship is the one who is responsible for financial, for everything for the kids.
Mm-hmm.
So, if let's say I just give this example 2 days ago, one kid go with his father to or with his mother, whatever, in
Mm-hmm.
Carrefour, and he buys something there, and then he win $2 million. Let's say, for example, the kid win in something like chocolate or something, $2 million. Who's the one who's responsible for this money?
He go with the father, then father is the one.
Because the father is family is the guardianship.
Okay, what if the mother goes with him and he won the lottery? So that means the mother is not the one who can handle the money.
My dear, don't take it personal. We took
It's not about the person. Basically, you create the situation with the father. So if you
no.
create a situation with the mom, it will be
Oh,
logically
okay.
more. Yeah.
Yeah, so no, he was with his mother,
Okay.
and he got this money. According to law, the father is
Mm-hmm.
the guardianship, so he's the one who's responsible for money. It doesn't mean he's only the one who pay. It's mean
Mm-hmm.
also if the kid have, let's say, his grandfather before he passed away, he gave him everything. He gave was for his grandson everything,
Yeah.
money and everything. Who's responsible for this money? Not the mother, the father,
Mm-hmm.
because he's the guardianship. So this
Okay.
is the meaning of guardianship. That's
Mm-hmm.
in the beginning. So you talk about why the mother doesn't have the guardianship. The
Mm-hmm.
mother will get the guardianship according in reasons, and these
Mm-hmm.
reasons have many things. For example, the father is not here, not available anymore, and when we talk about not available anymore, like he lost in a war,
So he's dead.
we can't say we don't know he's dead or not.
Okay.
And if he did, there is like later for this, like like the pyramid. We can say only if the father is dead or whatever happened to him. There is a grandfather, there is his brother. We took, and in the end, we reach to the mother. In Islam, you can take it in point of view like why it's so going for man more than the woman.
Mm-hmm.
But in Islam, no, we don't want put stuff on a mother hard
Mm-hmm.
because this is man stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And when I say man stuff, like it will be very hard for the woman to take care of the kid, and then same time she's the guardianship. Guardianship meaning that any government stuff or
Mm-hmm.
process, it should happen from the father to the kid. So the mother will be the custodian. Like she take care of the kid at home, food, clothes, everything, and then same time she's going to government to finish the paper for him. She going to schools to finish. It's headache. This is hard for her.
Mm-hmm.
It's haram, yani. So the best thing that the father is the guardianship. You talk about after divorce,
Yeah.
which is very different because after divorce there is something else. He's the one responsible for money.
Yeah. For the child support, basically.
Exactly. Who's
Yeah.
paying the child support and everything for the kid? Who? The father. So that's why he's the guardianship.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. So is there any possibility that in some circumstances or in some
The mother can
situation,
get the
yeah. So
guardianship.
what are those?
Yes. Yes, exactly. It's very easy. I will give you many examples. For example, the father, ex-husband, left the country and
Mm-hmm.
he's not coming back. We know his place. We know everything about him, but he's not coming back. He will not come back. He admitted this in everywhere that he will not come back. He doesn't want to do anything with the kid. So in
Mm-hmm.
this time, the mother can get the guardianship
But what
from
is the
court.
time period? Like if the man is not in the country for 1 year, then a woman can go and show that the husband is not there anymore, or the father is not there anymore. He's not
We
supporting
can't
the
say
child.
we can't say time period.
Mm-hmm.
It's not depend on the time period. It depends on his intention. Let's say he will not come. He
Yeah.
sent email, he said I will not come. He tell her I will not come in
Okay,
message
so
or whatever.
so we need evidence that he is saying that he
Yeah,
don't want to come
because it's
back.
easy for court.
Yeah.
It's easy for judge. He doesn't need temper. If judge ask, okay, let him come here to the court, and he didn't come, it's mean he will not come back. So it's خلاص, that's it. Or
Mm.
he left, or he passed away somewhere, and
Mm.
then nobody knows about his family, or he become have mentality problem, and then he can't be the guardianship.
Guardian.
It's
Mm-hmm.
many ways. It doesn't
Mm-hmm.
mean in one time, but it depends on the situation of the case.
Mm-hmm. And
He's
what
in
about
drug,
if
24
it,
hour, he's
yeah,
prison.
yeah, he's in prison. That's what I want to ask you.
Yeah,
If he's in the jail.
he's in prison. He's also sometimes he's in drug, like his mentality not working well because of drugs and this stuff.
Mm-hmm.
All this reason, it's many reasons.
Mm-hmm.
If we don't have, I don't think we don't have the time to explain because it's
Yeah.
very big part.
It's fine. It was just generally, basically, I want to know because a lot of women
And
wants
by
to
the way,
understand. Yeah.
guardian
Mm-hmm.
is two things:
Mm-hmm.
financially
Mm-hmm.
and in personal. And when
Mm-hmm.
I say in personal, like I mean, uh, like who's telling the kid or the person go this way and don't go this way. This is kind of guardian. That's why
Mm-hmm.
I'm telling you it's very big and it's need more time. It doesn't, people think it's about
Let's
this part
let's
only.
have one day topic on this one then.
Inshallah, no
Okay.
problem.
So I have 5 questions for you from the
Okay.
participants. Because
Uh,
once I just told them that this person
Go
is
ahead.
coming today and he's a legal concern, so they have some questions now.
Go
So
ahead.
what
I'm ready.
so number one question is what evidence can be used against your husband when he has cheated? I know checking his phone is illegal and it is not possible for women to travel to different countries to chase their
Yeah,
husbands,
I read
catch
this question.
their affairs, but the wife is certain the husband has had an affair. So what
Yeah.
evidence she needs?
I read this question.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, it's funny. I will tell you why it's funny. Uh, First of all, we talk about cheating as cheating is a reason for divorce, right?
Yeah,
Because it's damage. We
yeah.
call it damage. We call it danger, damage, abuse, all this kind of stuff. It's in this part. But there is, it's something wrong when you ask this question
Mm-hmm.
because this is not the correct question. The correct question is what is the reasons for divorce? And one of them is damage.
No, she wants to know that what evidence can
I
be
know.
used against your husband when he has cheated.
Okay. No, no, you don't get me. Let's
Mm,
back to the big rule. The big rule is
mm,
damage. There is
yeah.
damage in this marriage. So she asked for divorce. So whatever is it, cheating, abusing, it's
Mm,
one of the reasons in the divorce. So she doesn't have to prove that cheating.
mm-hmm,
And this is very, we call it, it's lawyers stuff.
mm-hmm.
I don't need proof to give it to judge to make the husband in front of him is a cheater.
Mm-hmm.
I can only ask. I can do it in a way in the memo that showing judge that he's a cheater, and then he have to prove against this.
Yeah, so what proof she can show to the court that if she's blaming, because when you go to
If
when
she
you go
if
to the
she
court,
if she if she
blame.
said
Yeah.
that if she told the judge that she got information that he's in another relationship with
Mm-hmm.
one lady, if she mentioned this in the memo and the husband didn't reply on this,
Mm-hmm.
it's mean he accepted.
So mostly men deny. Let's get to the straight to the
Okay,
point.
let him deny,
Yeah,
let
yeah.
him deny,
Mm-hmm.
let him deny. And I'm insisting that he did this. So
Mm-hmm.
in this time, judge will ask him.
Yeah.
This is now you give it to judge. You don't
Mm-hmm.
care. You give it to judge. This is the most important thing. Because
Mm-hmm.
also people doesn't know this.
Mm-hmm.
It's very important thing
Mm-hmm.
for the people who's going to file a case, whatever the case is, family or criminal in any way. Once you give the judge the suspicion
Mm.
in something, you win. You
Okay.
win. Just give him the suspicion on this situation, and
Mm-hmm.
then he will understand from the because It's very obvious. Why I will say something about someone that he did it and he refused it. So why I will give him this in the beginning? What I
Mm,
will gain from this? What I will gain from divorce
mm,
for the wife? Let's
yeah,
take point of view of woman. What she will
mm,
gain from divorce? Why she will go to court and she
yeah,
ask for divorce?
yeah,
Why she will open her house for everyone to can see
yeah.
and
It
check
it's
everything?
just like the why she will go to the court to wash their dirty laundry in front of everyone. Yeah,
Exactly.
yeah,
So she will give the suspicion
yeah.
in judge mind about the other part. And
Mm,
once she give the suspicion and the judge take this suspicion in his mind,
mm.
she win the case.
Okay. She have one more part of this question basically. How
Mm,
is emotional abuse handled or even proven in court? And would that be ground for a divorce as well? Emotional abuse is totally different part. Physical abuse, you can go and get the medical report, but emotional abuse, it's
it's very easy. Messages,
mm,
witness, because I receive a I receive a question also from
mm-hmm.
you about the witness stuff.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. She
We
had a
will
witness
we
part
will
as well.
go we will go for this part, but
Mm-hmm.
now let's talk about emotion abuse.
Mm-hmm.
Many ways you can listen to me. Many ways you can prove cheating. Many ways you can prove
Emotional
emotion
abuse.
abuse.
Yeah.
Many ways, in many ways. You
Mm-hmm.
think now because your circle is very close.
Yeah.
Like when your audience talk about this stuff, because they just have small circle,
Yeah.
so they not looking outside of the circle. For example, the lady. We'll back again to the emotion, but I'll just back to the
Mm-hmm.
cheating. She just check her circle. She
Mm-hmm.
doesn't check outside of circle because she
Mm-hmm.
asked in a specific question. Let's say she had messages, but she doesn't know
So
she have.
that's what she said that the checking your husband phone is illegal in
No, no,
UAE
no, no,
as
no, no.
well.
No need to check. No need
Yeah,
to check.
yeah,
By the
yeah.
way, according to law,
Mm,
if you just hear something
mm,
like I heard him talking with someone, so what's the proof in this? How you'll get proof? But your problem is that judge will believe you.
yeah.
So you don't need this. And who said about that you can't check your husband's phone?
So emotional abuse can be countered with the messages, whatever he's sending to you, or
Emotion,
emails where you can see the emotional abuse is done.
witness,
Witness
witness.
as well. Okay.
Yeah. By the way, some actions, but you need a good lawyer to explain with. Some actions, let's say he refused to give me this and this and this, and he didn't deny this.
Mm,
Yeah, he said, yeah, I refused. He admitted, yeah, I refused to give her this. So in this, if you explain to judge
mm-hmm,
according to this, that's mean it's emotional abuse. So it's many ways, many ways.
mm-hmm. Okay, so let's talk about another one. This is a tricky and
Witness,
toughest. No, it's how does a woman get the right to have to keep passport and permission to travel for kids if X is harassing and not paying anything? Because he is guardian, right?
okay. No, in this time he's not a guardian. You need the process
Mm,
in law how to get it, or you need it the easiest way.
mm,
There's two things. The process for take the guardianship, it's to file a case for guardianship according
mm,
to his behavior that he's not paying, he's harassing, blah 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 blah
mm,
blah blah blah
mm-hmm,
blah. Okay, but now you talk about the passport and listen to me.
mm,
We do this joke in Egypt
mm,
that we usually say, the complaint desk in the end of the street.
mm,
Like when we fight and you ask me for something, I'll tell you, no, 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 the complaint desk in the end of the street. You can go and ask them.
mm-hmm,
So same situation. She need the passport. She ask, get order from court to get the passport back for traveling or whatever.
okay.
Once she got the passport and the paper and everything, and she finished, she doesn't have to give it to him back. Keep it with him. If he need it, go and complain. Go and ask for them.
Mm-hmm,
It's like this till they reach the time and the age. they don't need to give him back the passport.
But as per my knowledge, if I'm
Mm.
incorrect, you can correct here. If woman want the passport and the man is doing such situation, so either she needs to get someone's passport to be a guarantor, and then she can
No, no,
take the
no.
passport from the court. That's the process.
The, listen to me. This is something else. You talk about something else. You talk about lifting travel ban, and after lifting travel ban, they will
Yeah.
travel and this and stuff. So you have
Mm-hmm.
to get a guarantor.
Yeah.
This is also depending on judge.
Mm.
Depending on judge, but it will be different from the way you ask judge for it.
Okay.
Like for example, I want to remove the travel ban, lift the travel ban
Mm.
because one of my family is sick and I have to take the kids with me
Mm.
to visit this part of the family and blah 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 blah. And judge knows that she doesn't have anything. He will not ask for guarantor.
She
Judge
what?
will ask her. Judge will not ask her for guarantor.
Okay, guarantor. Okay. So
He will ask her for time period.
okay, like 30 days ticket or
Yeah,
travel
yeah,
plans.
yes.
So that means the court will take the passport from the men and then give it to the woman on the basis
No, he
for
will
how long
ask
she
the
wants to.
man. He will
Mm,
ask the man
mm,
to give the passport to Adid office, and
mm,
from Adid office they will receive from him, and then the woman will receive it from this office to take
mhm.
it with signature that it's
She will return back.
undertaken and this stuff.
Mhm.
Yes.
Okay, perfect. So
Mm.
one more question is there now. What happens
Yeah,
if I'm unable to get enough witnesses to the court session? I never really share details with anybody, so don't have enough witnesses. So, like, there are families where the women keep the things inside the home. They don't discuss
exactly.
how the things are happening in their
Hmm.
life. And suddenly the situation came up to such way where she needs to go for divorce. And now she wants witnesses. So what she can do?
Okay. Uh, you people should understand in the beginning what the meaning of witness and how many witness should be in Islamic, and after this how it's going on with witness.
Mhm.
Witness is kind of to prove something.
Yeah.
We call it investigation the part, because sometimes court ask for investigation in this situation. So in investigation have many ways. One of them is witness. First of all, if she's the one who filed the case, if the woman who's the one
Mm.
who filed the case, and she asked for to investigate about the case, or she asked court for witness, or court to directly give her proof of witness, in this situation, if she doesn't have any witness, let's say
Mm.
any witness, she
Mhm.
can ask court to change this decision. It's very easy.
Yeah.
But if she's the one who asked for witness, so how I will help her? If she's the one
Mm.
she asked for witness and then she doesn't have witness.
Oh, okay.
So sometimes it's coming like this, but just a little bit because it's
But
very
still, like,
important.
if she doesn't have the witness,
Yeah,
then again the same,
and
the
that's why
emotional abuse part will come back again, that you need
I
to
will,
have
I
evidence.
will, I didn't continue.
Yeah.
I will continue this point. There is something called Hakamin.
Mm.
Hakamin is two person who's sitting, it's two juries.
Mm-hmm.
They sit with the couple and they will give the decision. It's same witness, but in different way. They will get the proof from both of them,
Okay.
which is very important. Also, people have to know this. It's very important thing in witness. Witness is two part, proof and deny.
Mm-hmm.
If the woman, she's the one who filed the case, shows she have to get two witness for proof. And Islam, it will be one man and two ladies or two men, right? But it will be very hard for a woman to
Mm-hmm.
ask a man to come and be witness in
Yeah.
a woman situation,
Especially
right?
family court.
Uh, yeah, especially also in this kind of very keeping secrets family.
Yeah.
Let's say, for example, like most of Indian Muslims,
Mm-hmm.
especially for ladies, they're
Mm-hmm.
very shy of this stuff. It's very
Yeah.
hard for them to get this information. So let's say this kind of case, in this time of the case, judge law give the woman very good right, which is that she can bring witness according to what she hear. I will give you example. Our neighbor, after two, three building, she can be witness because she heard from the wife, or she saw the wife was suffering. She heard from her that she was complaining about the husband.
Mm-hmm.
This only in proof witness. If he want to deny this, he cannot bring someone and he said, I hear that she's wrong. No,
She can just
only
give
in proof.
example that okay, I saw or
Exactly.
I heard something happening in their life.
Exactly. And she didn't get men. She can't get men.
Mm-hmm.
So she got two ladies only.
Okay.
Judge accept. Judge accept the witness coming from these two ladies because there is rule in law for judge that he can get the proof from anyone in the world, which is very important. It's we talk about like three or four law in the same situation.
Yeah, yeah. And I guess I never even thought like this that your neighbors could be your evidence as well because they are really close to your walls.
Exactly.
They are really close to
Yeah.
your doors
Yeah.
as well. Yeah.
That's why
But
that's
it
why
just
law gave
depend
you
on
this
them.
part.
Yeah. But this just depend on
And
them. Like people will
exactly.
support you. Yeah.
And that's why law give you this part when he say that you can, the witness can just hear
Mm-hmm.
that I hear that she's suffering. I hear that he's telling her this,
So
like this kind of
so
example.
now one more thing which I want to know in emotional abuse, if somebody is visiting a therapist, sometime it
Yeah.
happened because you go for too much depression or anxiety. So that writing from a therapist or even a doctor could be helpful as well, that she is going through something and she have explained me that there was
Listen,
some part of her life.
we won a case like 3 or 4 months ago.
Mm-hmm,
It's in same situation.
mm-hmm,
It's coming from therapist,
mm,
report from therapist. And again, I will tell you something. It depends on how you write it. You don't have therapist, you don't have report, you don't have anything, and
mm-hmm,
you don't have any proof about emotion abuse, like no messages, nothing. Tell judge,
mm,
I'm suffering. Why I'm asking for divorce? You can get the proof from your words.
yeah,
You can get the proof from his reply. You can show the judge that he's a narcissist. You can show the judge that his ego is killing everyone around him. It's very
mm,
easy. It depends on the words.
yeah, the typing you send to the court. Okay, so
Exactly.
let me just go with the word to word. Does father have the right to contest or revoke custody of my son in case I remarry?
Ah, remarried.
Yeah,
So what you the question is like when
custody.
exactly he can get the custody if I
Yeah,
remarried?
yeah.
Okay. If husband knows or the ex-husband got information that his ex-wife remarried after
Mm-hmm,
6 months, he can't after 6 months of his knowledge, he
mm-hmm.
can't ask for custody again. This is according to law.
Okay.
But he know in before this period, he asked for custody. So this
Mm-hmm,
is the question. Now it's back to judge. And this time, the situation will back to judge and the case. It doesn't
mm-hmm.
matter. It's not automatic. Nothing automatic because you have the same question also about the age of the custodian.
Yeah, yeah.
Nothing is automatic.
Mm-hmm,
It's back to judge. Judge will check from his point of view the
mm-hmm,
all the whole circumstances around this family, which is like okay, she remarried, but the husband in same nationality or the husband is Muslim same as here,
mm-hmm,
and this guy is still alone, still single.
mm-hmm.
So no, keep the custody with her. So it depends. It depends in the
In the
situation.
situation and circumstances. Okay.
Exactly. It's not like
So,
this.
okay. So, in the last question before closing up today, the Sharia
The
law
11.
says, no, the Sharia law says kid age 11 get to choose the
Yeah,
parent.
I said the
They want
11.
to,
Yeah,
okay, 11. I saw
yeah.
alimony.
No,
Okay.
no,
So, let's say again, the
no.
Sharia law says the kids age 11 get to choose the parent they want to live with. Why in the UAE this right is given to the court instead of a child?
Who said that?
It's a question. It's not from my side. It
Yeah,
happened
exactly.
with
Who
someone.
said? Who said that the Sharia law
Mm-hmm.
said, or the Quran or whatever, the person who asked this question, who said that it's belong to the kid once he reached to 11?
Mm-hmm.
It's nothing called like this. It's
Mm-hmm.
belong to judge.
Okay.
Okay, let's be logic here. The person who get this question, just
Mm-hmm.
I'm explaining to him small thing or here.
Yeah. Yeah.
Let's be logic here. Here, I'm sorry. How come 11 years old
Mm-hmm.
have the decision in this age? Even if according to law, the age is 18 and to take decisions is 21. And everyone can know this from the cigarette. You can see 18, right? So how come? So this is not true. The truth is, once he reached to 11, they're not asking him. Again, the same situation. Judge will check the
The history, what's
circumstance,
happening, circumstances.
yes,
Yeah.
everything around circumstances around the kid, and then
Mm-hmm.
he can give the decision.
Yeah.
Sometimes judge give his judgment, especially in girls, in if she had a daughter or something, marriage age.
Mm.
Once she get married, خلاص, no custody anymore.
Mm.
No need age.
Mm.
It depends on the situation.
Okay, there were some cases in the past as well where I've seen the kids were invited to the court to tell whether they want to stay with the mom or they want to go with the dad. So that's, I guess, totally depend on the judge as well. If they want to give,
Exactly.
and
Listen
even
to
the
me.
number of the
No
kids,
kids.
it's, yeah, yeah.
Just small information. No kids in court.
Mm,
Even if in this kind of situation, it's belong to social research coming from public prosecutor. Judge
mm,
will hire her to check the situation.
mm-hmm,
Even if in question, for example, the 11 years old, this question, when
mm-hmm.
they said they should ask the kid, it's not, no, the judge will not ask the kid.
Okay,
The kid will never come to court.
yeah.
It will be from social research hired from public prosecution.
Mm,
Ask public prosecution to hire the social research, and then they will send her, and she will sit with the kid, and then she will get the information from the kids. She will not tell them, so what you want to live with? No, no, it's not coming like this. She will
mm-hmm,
ask her. It's like psychologist
mm-hmm,
questions.
mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
Like, so what you like in this and this and this, and then she would give the conclusion, the best thing for this child or this kid to live with this and this.
Oh, okay, so things are pretty much different because there are a lot
Yeah,
of confusion. On the
I
legal
know.
battle, people have no clarities as well, and even sometimes the cases are different. Some judge
Yeah.
gives a kind of a ruling which is really beneficial for the family, for the support and those
Hmm.
part. Sometimes it doesn't happen because there are a lot of reasons. Might be the man is having some loans, the salary is not high. So the cases are totally different from each other. So this is what I guess everybody needs to understand.
This is also a very good question you ask about. You tell
Yeah.
it now before we finish, before we end. What if the husband had loans and this stuff, right?
Yeah, yeah,
It's his problem.
yeah,
The reply is very easy. It's his problem,
mm,
not your problem.
yeah.
Yeah.
No, that's true. And basically, the information which we just shared with you guys, it's totally a general information for the people who are
Yeah.
looking for some solutions and how the things can be proceeded to the court. If you want any personalized or customized information, you can contact Muhammad for legal consultancy. And if you need any kind of a coaching, which is for the pre, during, or post, you can contact me because I'm a divorce coach. So thanks a lot for joining us today. And thanks a lot, Muhammad, that you give us such
You're
insight and
welcome. You're
especially the
welcome.
Sharia law, because a lot of people have misconception about it and a lot of people are suffering of such stuff.
You're welcome. You're very
Yeah.
welcome.